Hello. So today we are going to the initial preparation of making a lotus pond. So I have already soaked some seeds here. That is yesterday, and I think some of them have come up soaked thoroughly. And I have few more seeds that I have to prepare and then soak. So I think it is going to take around 18 to 20 days to germinate, but let's see. We have this. So there our seeds have started to germinate, if we can see there. I've done my first round of like preparation. So I've soaked the soil. It's been almost like 3 days. So once it's around 15 days or so, I am going to plant the seed saplings, and let's wait if we get to see a new lotus. So I've been wanting to do it for some time, but this is when I've actually managed to do it. So this is how it looks germinated. So I'm going to plant this soon. Yum. It's raining.
Let me show you my lotus. Look how pretty. Look how pretty she is. I mean, look how pretty she is. She is so pretty. How my pond looks right now. It's a little messy because we are renovating our home, and there's a lot of things that we had to do, but